I must postpone my dental appointment because I have to investigate some important grammar patterns today.
Oh my God, Ryan. Stop right there. You sound like you're writing a formal letter to your dentist. Nobody says I must postpone in normal conversation.
Wait, what? That's exactly how I learned it in my textbook. What's wrong with that?
Ryan, you're trying to sound way too fancy. Just say, I gotta put off my dental appointment because I need to look into some grammar stuff today. See? Put off instead of postpone, and look into instead of investigate. Way more natural.
Oh, wow, that does sound so much better. I had no idea I was being so formal. Let me try another one. Yesterday, I encountered my former English teacher at the grocery store, and she commenced explaining some new teaching methods to me.
Ryan, you're doing it again. I encountered, she commenced explaining. Are you writing a police report? You sound like a robot from the 1800s.
Okay. I can hear how weird that sounds now. How should I say it?
Much better would be, yesterday I ran into my old English teacher at the grocery store, and she started telling me about some new teaching methods. Ran into instead of encountered, and started instead of commenced. See how much more friendly and natural that sounds?
That's amazing. I love how it flows so much better. You know what's funny? I think I've been trying too hard to sound smart, but I just sound awkward instead. Let me try another one. When my boss asked me to work overtime, I had to decline his offer because I needed to establish a better work-life balance.
There you go again. Decline his offer and establish a better work-life balance? Ryan, you're talking to your boss, not negotiating a business contract. You're going to sound super stiff and unfriendly.
Oh no, I don't want to sound unfriendly to my boss. What should I say instead?
When my boss asked me to work overtime, I had to turn him down because I'm trying to set up a better work-life balance. Turn down sounds so much friendlier than decline, and set up is what we actually say instead of establish. Your boss will totally understand that.
That's so much warmer. I bet my boss would appreciate the honest, natural way of saying it. This is really eye-opening, Sophia. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Let me keep going. Last week, I decided to abandon my old study routine and substitute it with a completely new approach that would eliminate all my bad habits.
Ryan, stop. You're killing me. Abandon, substitute, and eliminate? Are you conducting a scientific experiment on yourself? You sound like you're writing a research paper about your own life.
I'm totally doing it again, aren't I? I can't help it. These are the exact words from my English textbooks. Please help me sound normal.
Of course. Last week, I decided to give up my old study routine and switch it out with a completely new approach that would cut out all my bad habits. Give up instead of abandon, switch out instead of substitute, and cut out instead of eliminate. So much easier to say.
Wow, that flows like butter. I can actually imagine myself saying that to a friend. Okay, here's another gem from my textbook vocabulary. When I don't understand something in class, I always request clarification from my instructor regarding the specific concepts that require further elaboration.
Oh my goodness, Ryan! Request clarification from my instructor regarding specific concepts that require further elaboration. Are you filing a formal complaint with the school board? You're supposed to be asking a simple question in class.
I know, but that's literally what my advanced English book says to do. What's the human way to say it?
When I don't get something in class, I ask my teacher to clear it up for me. That's it. Simple, natural, and friendly. Clear up means to make something clearer. Or you could say, break it down for me, if you want them to explain it step by step. Your teacher will love how approachable you sound.
Clear it up and break it down. I love those. They sound so friendly and conversational. You know what's crazy? I bet my teachers think I'm being overly formal or maybe even rude when I use those textbook phrases. I'm probably making them feel like I'm keeping them at a distance.
Exactly. That's such a great insight, Ryan. When you use super formal language in casual situations, it can actually create barriers instead of connections. Phrasal verbs are supposed to make your English sound warm and approachable, not cold and distant.
That makes total sense. I've been using phrasal verbs to try to impress people, but really I should be using them to connect with people. Let me try a few more. This morning, I had to discontinue my breakfast preparation because my roommate commenced practicing his guitar very loudly.
Ryan, you're doing it again with discontinue and commenced. You make it sound like your roommate filed paperwork to start playing guitar. And discontinue breakfast preparation. Are you running a restaurant?
Okay, what's the normal person version?
This morning, I had to stop making breakfast because my roommate started up his guitar practice super loud.
Perfect. I can totally picture myself saying that to a friend. Okay, one more textbook disaster. When I go shopping, I always examine the ingredients carefully before I finalize my purchase decisions. And if I discover any products that don't meet my requirements, I reject them immediately.
Absolutely losing it. Ryan, you sound like a quality control manager at a factory. Examine, finalize purchase decisions, reject them immediately. You're buying groceries, not conducting a business audit.
I know, but I was trying to use sophisticated vocabulary. What do normal people say?
When I go shopping, I always check out the ingredients before I buy stuff. And if I come across products that don't look good, I just pass on them.
Pass on them. I love that. It sounds so casual and friendly. Okay, last one, I promise. Yesterday, I attempted to contact my internet service provider to resolve my connectivity issues, but I had to terminate the call because they requested that I remain on hold for an extended period.
Ryan, stop. You're writing a formal report to the Better Business Bureau. Attempted to contact, resolve connectivity issues, terminate the call, remain on hold for an extended period? You're calling customer service, not launching a space mission.
This is so embarrassing, but it's also hilarious. Please save me from my textbook English.
Yesterday, I tried to call my internet company to fix my connection problems, but I had to hang up because they wanted me to stay on hold forever. Tried to call instead of attempted to contact. Fix instead of resolve. Hang up instead of terminate the call. See how much friendlier that sounds?
This has been absolutely amazing, Sophia. I feel like I just learned the secret to sounding like an actual human being instead of a walking dictionary. The crazy thing is, the natural phrasal verbs are so much easier to remember and use.
That's the beautiful thing about natural English, Ryan. It's not supposed to be complicated or impressive. It's supposed to help you connect with people. When you use natural phrasal verbs, conversations flow better, people feel more comfortable with you, and honestly, you sound way smarter because you sound confident and natural.
You're so right. I was so focused on trying to sound educated that I forgot the whole point of language is communication and connection. I think our viewers are going to love seeing all my embarrassing textbook mistakes and learning the natural alternatives.
Your mistakes were perfect teaching moments. Let me give everyone a quick recap of the natural phrasal verbs we covered today. Instead of postpone, say put off. Instead of investigate, say look into. Instead of encounter, say run into. Instead of decline, say turn down.
And don't forget, give up instead of abandon, switch out instead of substitute, cut out instead of eliminate, clear up instead of request clarification, start it up instead of commenced, and check out instead of examine.
Perfect recap. The key takeaway here is that phrasal verbs should make your English sound conversational and friendly, not formal and stiff. They're supposed to help you blend in with native speakers, not make you stand out as overly academic.
Absolutely. And speaking of natural English, here's a challenge for everyone watching. I want you to pick one of the natural phrasal verbs we talked about today and use it in a comment below. But here's the catch. Use it like you're talking to a friend, not writing an essay.
I love that challenge. I want to see comments like, I'm going to put off cleaning my room to watch more of these videos, or I just ran into this channel and I'm totally hooked. Show us that natural conversational English, no textbook language allowed.
And if you found this helpful and entertaining, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to English in Real Life. We're here to help you sound natural and confident, not like you're reading from a grammar manual. Trust me, I learned that the hard way today.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, the best English is natural English. Don't be afraid to sound casual and friendly. That's how real connections happen. We'll see you next time, and keep practicing those natural phrasal verbs. Ryan's textbook disasters were the perfect way to learn what not to do.